Yes.
All right.
All right, we're on.
We're on. Hello and welcome to IN, where we are here today to answer your questions. And I am returning to my roots in Northeast Montana at one of my favorite places in the world. And we are going to be meeting some of my favorite members of my family. They're all my favorite. But we have a live studio audience with us. So if my helpful cameraman, who's also my brother, can help turn this around and show everyone their pretty faces.
Hey, waving.
Hello.
We got a great show for y'all tonight. So, let's get right into it. We have our very special co-host for the rest of the evening, the amazing Rich Marble. Come on down. Rich, thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it.
I love being on your show. It's an honor. I will have to say you're amazing. I love how your audience, and I'm going to say something to your audience. You have a great audience.
Yes.
They love to trick you.
Yes.
And they do a great job. And you have a tough crowd to answer to.
Mm-hmm.
You do a good job.
Thank you. Thank you so much. There he is. There's Aiden, folks, the Grand Slam hitter. He doesn't know he was on camera. But all right. So we got about 13 questions. It's an unlucky number, but it'll get luckier as we go. So, this is Rich's daughter,
Annalise.
Annie. Annalise. You want to say hi, Annie?
How old are you, Annie?
Nope. Yeah, how old are you?
I got him.
How old are you, Annie?
No.
Anyways.
He's going out.
Now in everybody.
You guys, it's okay. We'll be back. Okay.
This is going to be the best show ever because there is so much going on. It's awesome.
So much. All right, so our first question of the day comes from Rocket Man, and they are wanting us to, oh gosh, this is different. Okay, last time I asked you what the best fast food chain was, and you said if I disagreed, we could, quote, meet up in a parking lot after work and hash it out. I disagree, and now would like to make hash browns, as you said, behind a parking lot. Which parking lot would we make hash browns in? You name the place, Rocket Man. All right, thank you. Okay, so next up, presidential trivia.
Oof.
What Italian dish did a certain president, Jefferson, make popular in America? You shouldn't write the answer down. It's right there, but okay. The answer is in 1802, Thomas Jefferson introduced it to his guests at a luncheon. And the rest is, does that answer it?
They didn't say what it was.
No, I don't know what dish it is.
What was the one?
Just
What was it?
scroll down. I'm sure the person put it in there.
No, I'm looking at the whole thing. Well, maybe we'll see it later. Okay,
Maybe
next
you should
up,
poll the audience then.
poll the audience. What, do you know, sir?
Oh, wait, of course.
Yeah.
I as the elder, know everything there is to know.
What's the question?
What
In 1802,
did a certain
did Jefferson bring to America?
bring to America? Make famous in America. Macaroni, right? Macaroni and cheese.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Unless you looked it up beforehand, in which case, good for you. Okay. From your amigo. Oh, I'm gonna need your help with this, Rich.
Oh, yeah.
Why does Spanish language sometimes have upside down question marks in some questions and then have a question mark at the end? I'm going to a foreign country soon and wish to understand their language. Hope you can help. Thanks so much.
This is why you're so diversified, and this is why it's such a perfect question for you. Exactly.
Why I'm going to be learning Spanish as soon as I return from Montana. So until then, I don't have an answer. And you said advice, not investigate. So that's what I got. So there we go. I think it's anonymous, but judging by the O, I can tell who wrote that question. All right, from Outdoor Man. Oh, this one. I'm looking to buy a boat to take my family out on the Sealy Lake. I don't know anything about boats. I'm thinking pontoon because I like space over speed. What do you think a guy should do?
Well, I hope you buy a boat that floats. One.
That's good. That's very
But
good.
I would probably get rid of the pontoon boat and go with one a little more speed.
Okay.
Yeah. You're just going to get sunburned out in that pontoon boat.
That's a good point.
You're going to get sunburned anyways, but at least in the speedboats, you can pull the tube behind and pull the kids.
I could see that. Like what? Okay, the only time I've been on a boat is a pontoon boat. So and speedboats I've gone on and it scares me to death. How do you get over that?
Well, you just don't go that fast, I guess.
I like it.
Don't know how fast you're going in these speedboats or where you've been in the past.
We're a little too fast.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, next up. Would you like to read this one, Rich?
Go ahead.
Okay. From Arnold Palmer Sr. As a distant relative of the Golden Bear, I was curious to know who you think some of the great golfers are, of all time are. Thanks for the show. My pleasure. Greatest golfers of all time. The only one I know is Tiger Woods. But
Jack Nicklaus is tough to beat.
Jack Nicklaus,
He's
okay.
very, very good.
Okay.
Won a lot of majors. I would have to say, in this era of golf today, and this is a tough question,
Yeah.
the best golfers ever are right now being live in front of your face. Rolling. The young golfers today are incredibly talented.
Mm-hmm.
They're as good as all the Tiger Woodses that were out there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of them.
Really?
A lot of them.
Wow.
So golf has never been stronger. The sport has never been stronger at a talent level ever than right now. Ever.
That sounds incredible. We'll be
Incredible.
keeping an eye on
Never,
that.
They drive the ball farther. They putt better. They mid-range. The golf game is fantastic right now. It's unbelievable.
That sounds awesome. I'm going to be keeping an eye out for that. You should too.
Extremely
people.
competitive.
Wow. Next up from Rocky Stone. I just came from Easter Island, and there were these large stone statues there in the ground. Why do you think they are there? Who put them there? And why do they have bodies that are buried? They do. Trust me. Peace out, bro.
You have a tough crowd.
I know, right? Why are they there? I think they're just giants that are sleeping, and they've been asleep for so long, stone has encased them, and they just decided to take a nap in the ocean, and the island formed around them. That's what I would say.
Well, that's a fantastic answer.
Yeah, do you have any theories, Rich?
I don't at that one there. I'm just laughing so hard at that question. I'm like, going, wow.
Yeah, they know how to
Great.
they know how to throw the tough questions.
That's horrifying, that answer.
I think it was great. That's why I watch your show. You're so good at this.
Thank you,
All right.
thank you. This one, they're just sharing. It's from Excited. I'm excited to see you tomorrow. I either have a stalker or this is family. So I'm excited to see you tomorrow. I do. And next up,
I would like to see how many stalkers you have.
me too.
Yeah.
I'd like to know. They're too good at stalking me. Okay, from Ecstatic. They're also just sharing. And they're saying, I'm so ecstatic about seeing you tomorrow too. Getting a little worried right now.
What's her name?
I don't know. Ecstatic? Thank you both. I guess I hope I can see you too when you're not watching me with binoculars. But okay, from Senior Taco, what is the best Mexican food? Tacos, burritos, quesadillas? Are those the only three options?
Enchiladas?
Enchiladas? I mean, is dulce de, hang on, I'm gonna ask, dulce de leche? I love dulce de leche. I'm not sure if that's technically Mexican food. Yeah. I guess out of those three options, quesadillas. You can't go wrong with melted cheese. Ever. Well, hang on, yeah, what's your take, Rich?
I think that's good, but just a plain taco. You can make it so many different ways.
Okay, crunchy or soft shell?
I like corn.
No.
Fried corn taco.
What? I knew I should have had the interview before I asked you to come on the show. No, you're good. No, okay. Fried corn.
Fried corn.
Okay.
Crunchy's good, but it's a little messy. I just like the fried corn taco. But
That's a
you can
good
do it so
point.
many different ways.
What?
So many different meats. So
Really?
many different sauces.
That's
so
a
many
good
different
point.
cheeses. Just a plain taco, there's so many different ways to go with the taco. I think the taco's the best.
I think you could do that for burritos and quesadillas too,
I have a
though.
question for the audience.
We have a question from the audience.
So,
Please, sir.
could it be fair to say then that a quesadilla is a flat taco? You could flatten a taco to make a quesadilla. Sort of. You'd have two shells.
I
but-
think a taco has to be like one piece, and a quesadilla is two, most of the time.
What if you just took and flattened your taco with an iron, and then you kind of made like a half a quesadilla?
I mean, I guess you could, sir. But
Random stranger.
Random stranger. What do you say to that, though, Rich?
I'm going back to the taco. What if we took a hard shell taco, put it inside a soft shell taco, and once again, I think the taco would be better because there's just so many options. How's that?
I like it. We're gonna have such an intense debate when this video airs. Everyone's like, "Oh no, this is better."
Yeah.
All right. From Smug Mug, Fast food that is a treat for you. Not something you get often, but something that makes you excited when you eat there. Ooh, I like this question. Right now it's Arby's. Arby's is like hard to get for me in El Paso because it's not everywhere, but everywhere you look there's a McDonald's and there's this, and I eat Chick-fil-A all the time, so that throws it out.
That says something you don't get often.
Right, but I get Chick-fil-A often.
Okay.
Like as
you don't
often
go
as
to
I can
Arby's
get it.
often then?
Not as often.
Okay.
I mean, my dad's in the audience. He's with me every time I get Arby's. It's not that often we get Arby's, right?
No, because they're actually closed down a lot.
Yeah, their hours are like
They
different than everyone
they're
else's.
remodeling the stores of Arby's around El Paso.
So it makes me feel really cool when I can get one. It's like I was there at the right time. Yeah.
Fast food.
What about you, though?
Fast food, that's tough. I mean, I don't know what fast food really makes me excited to get.
That's a good point.
If I just a plain cheeseburger from maybe McDonald's,
Ooh.
just
Yeah.
the cheapest dollar cheeseburger.
Ooh.
That's it.
I
Simple.
do like that. Yeah.
I just want just a simple dollar cheeseburger.
I like that. Do you get it? Do you just get it original?
Take the
or-
pickles off
Yep.
and just eat the cheeseburger. That
Yes.
makes me as excited as.
Yes, I just like meat and cheese on my cheeseburger, maybe ketchup. Yes. Thank
Might
you.
put fries on it.
All right, question 11. There you go. Back from camp asks, as my name states, I just got back from camp. I really enjoyed it and I learned a lot about God. I want to keep learning and growing after I am home. Do you have any ideas besides reading the Bible and praying? It's such a diverse question. Let me shift. Okay. Watch this show. Yeah, that's a great one. Thank you. Find a podcast. I think those could help too. Look for godly people you admire and see what quotes they have.
I think that's the best ones.
Yeah. Thank you, Rich. I
People
appreciate-
that can make you grow, that know more than
Yeah,
you might.
exactly.
You can talk to.
Are there any that like stick out to you that come to mind?
Not to come to my mind, but I would maybe your local pastor.
Local pastor. I like
Yeah.
that. That's good. Thank you. And thank you for the question back from camp. Glad you're safe. Oh, I don't like this name. Eat yellow snow. Never eat yellow snow.
Unless you diet.
Unless you dyed it
Yellow
and it's
snow
like,
before?
yeah, okay, that's good. Have you heard of a place called Bahama Bucks? It is a shaved ice place and it tastes amazing. If you haven't already tried it already, I highly recommend it. I have not heard of that. Have you, Rich?
No, I have not, but maybe they should open up one in Scobie.
Ooh, I like that. I like
Bahama
that.
Bucks.
I would like that. They should have one in El Paso. Then I could get it easier. Since it's shaved ice, I can't really order it online to have a taste test if I haven't had it.
What's
I
so
like-
special about Bahama Bucks?
I don't know. It asks.
Shaved ice.
It tells us to look it up. Bahama Bucks. Let's see what comes up when I type that in.
Wow.
Whoa, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna try and turn this. Actually, yeah. Can you tell me if the camera can see it?
Yes.
That looks
So
beautiful.
Neapolitan, kind of a rainbow.
Yeah. I like that. That's really cool. Well, thank you for sharing that. Appreciate it.
Learn something new there. Bahama
Is that
Bucks.
considered yellow snow?
It could be yellow snow. Yeah, maybe that's where the name is.
Flavor.
All right. Last question of the evening. Woody Rather asks, would you rather watch the Rocky movies or the Indiana Jones movies? Would you rather have boxing gloves and super strength or be able to travel and discover hidden treasures with a cool hat on? I like this.
I like them all.
Yeah,
I like them all. I mean, wow, there were several of each.
Yeah.
Several.
I
I
mean,
don't know. I might lean a little bit towards Rocky.
I like a good boxing movie.
Right. Just the Rocky just had a little bit more of a relate to it a little bit closer. Started from nothing, made a championship.
Yeah.
Emotional. Where Indiana Jones was a little more adventurous. When that one Indiana Jones came out, when they had like all the ants and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one.
I
don't remember Rocky. I did like.
Yeah, okay, I must confess though, I haven't seen all of either. I've seen the first Rocky and I loved it. I saw Indiana Jones, the first one, and I've seen like scenes of other ones, but I never have sat down to watch them all.
Yeah. Well, I could say though, the same stories with the Rockies. It's is the same story with different shows over and over and over. He's got to fight the bad guy,
Right,
the bad guy,
right.
and win. So it's a little predictable. Where
Climb the
Indiana
staircase.
Jones was a little bit more. It's by the seat of your pants. What's going to happen next?
Yeah,
You
I
know,
mean they
so
got in
they're
a
both
submarine
good.
and
They're both
won.
good, yeah.
I mean, but to answer, I guess the next question: would you rather have boxing gloves and super strength, or be able to travel and discover hidden treasures with a cool hat? I feel like if I had super strength and boxing gloves, I could discover cool things.
I think I'd probably give up the boxing gloves, just take the super strength.
Yeah, like could I take off the boxing gloves?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's that. I'm like, if I couldn't, that changes everything. Because then I couldn't hold this water with boxing gloves on.
That's true.
Although we could learn to live with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I would go with the super strength.
I like the super strength.
Yeah. Well, Rich, thank you so much for being on here. These are all the questions that we have so far. We're going to be getting ready to transition to our next segment.
Okay.
But wait, hang on. Audience? Sorry.
We're going to do like a short segment with new dads.
Yeah.
So
I'm hoping
and then,
that.
and then
I love
if
it.
we can with new moms, and then we're going to do a special report with three
Yeah.
beautiful ladies about their beautiful mother.
I love it. But before we get to our next segment, Rich, do you have anything you'd like to say to our audience before we
I would say that you have a great show, a great audience. I've never even heard of banana milk until I watched your show. I don't even know what that is, but I keep looking for banana milk.
I will find some.
They answered great questions. I will ask your audience to challenge you in the next couple of days. Since you're in Scobie, the heartbeat of America, feeding America here. I think you gotta get some John Deere against Big Red, or what the crop report is, or what's going on in the local agricultural type
I
situation
like that.
here. Because there's a lot of green tractor guys up here, and I don't know why.
That's a good exact. I mean, my dad's a case man.
See, there you
Oh,
go.
yeah, he's
So you have an opportunity here since you're in the
Oh, I can already hear
in the
everyone.
hometown USA here.
When the debate starts, people
Right.
are going to lose teeth. I can already tell.
I like it. So I would challenge your audience to think about that and what they can come up with about agriculture, tractors, anything, wheat, all the stuff they grow up here, peas, Durham, price of wheat, all that stuff.
I love it. I love it.
Semi-trucks.
Ooh,
all
yeah.
that stuff.
Oh, semi. Yeah. Here you
Peterbilt.
cannot
See
call.
right there,
a-
Kenworth, Peterbilt. I'm gonna tell you, that's a whole show.
Oh yeah. I hope to do a few more shows before we head out. So thank you so much for
All
being
right,
on. Rich.
appreciate
Appreciate
it.
it. Thank you. All right.
Okay, where's the new dad?
And welcome back to our next segment, folks. Here we are going to be doing new parents. I wanted to have all the mothers and fathers, but the mothers are taking care of the newborns, so the fathers are available. Right here we got my cousin Caleb Hoverson and my brother Andrew Hames. You've seen him on previous shows. He is back, and they are ready to answer any questions you have. But as you could probably tell, I need to get some water. So I'm gonna hand this over to my amazing father, Alf Hames, and he will be taking over the actual interview process. Thank you very much, boys.
Please, save your applause to the end. And then lots of it. So, all right, hey, thanks. We appreciate being on. As Isaac explained, we have two new fathers with us. And so we would like to start off, just ask a little bit, what was your expectations coming in while your wives were expecting? Andrew, let's start with you. Did you expect to be getting more sleep than you're getting right now?
Well, no, I guess, but I was amazed at what sleep deprivation can do to you. I was hearing things and waking up, and Anna says I'd wake up with bloodshot eyes the first few days, and she just told me to go back to sleep. So,
Okay. And Caleb.
How old are your newborns? Just before
Okay,
we go
yeah.
further, so that way they know.
not a newborn anymore for me. Mine's 5 months old.
And mine is 2.5 months. So,
Yeah. Okay. And Caleb, are you getting the right amount of sleep that you thought you would get before? Because I know usually young men we like to sleep.
yeah, I do like my sleep. And thankfully, I've been getting an okay amount. she's pretty good now. We're kind of getting into a pattern, but I wasn't sure when I was going into this whole experience what what it would be like. So
Okay, great. And now the big question on most non-dad minds. What was your experience? We'll start with you this time, Caleb. What was your first experience reaction when you had to change a diaper? A dirty diaper, we'll say.
Oh, well, I was kind of nervous, like, how do I do this, and am I gonna do it right, and do you want to, just how clean does it need to be, and how, all of that.
Sure.
So, but I think I've done enough diapers now to kind of get the idea for how it's supposed to work.
Okay, great, thank you. What about you, Andrew?
Well, for my first diaper, my wife was knocked out cold just from the delivery. She was not really able to do a whole lot. So I started it, having never really changed a diaper before. I practiced on a little sock monkey, but it was different. So anyway, it was and the first time it's a like really black tar. It's really weird. It is. You said, what's it like? It's true.
What are the dirty diapers like?
Yeah, it's horrible.
All right.
But it was just sticky.
Well, I can tell you that you're both heads and tails farther along than I was. I did not change his diaper. I did not even touch him until 6 months. So let's we can spin it around for a second if we need to ask your dad if you got anything you want to add, Jeff. Our special guest star is the famous Jeff.
I was just cheering you on.
I know, but he might have some
I will
questions that he'd like to
say
ask these two men.
the question would be, so have you ever dropped your child yet?
A couple close calls, but not yet.
Me neither. No. This.
Well,
yeah.
I should say, have you ever fell down?
Okay, great.
Like going down the steps or something like that.
Wonderful. Well,
I've come close to it.
Yeah,
But
they do wiggle a lot, and the older they get, they wiggle more. So
I'm not always paying attention. Like
we'll
I
be
should.
wrapping up this session. I'd just like to thank you both for being on the show. I'd like to thank Isaac News for hosting me and my brother-in-law. So thank you again, boys, and I think men. I think you're doing. I know we agree, Jeff and I, that you guys are doing a great job. Just keep being good, godly men with your children, and just raise them the way that they're meant to be raised, and continue the fight. All right, it's a good job. I thank you both for being on this episode, short notice, and thank you very much.
Perfect.